Yeah.
All right.
Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Pacers trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Indiana.
I would expect for both sides to come out fast and full of emotion, just the nature of this rivalry.
And part of it is they know each other so well. The team that executes best is likely going to come away with the W.
Now, here's Okoro. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Young. Fires from deep. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
Here's Mobley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Siakam has it in the corner. No good on the 3. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Pass to Mobley. Just 5 to shoot. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Now here's Mobley. Defended by Covington. Second chance shot. And Mobley lays it in. Mobley's got his second basket of the night.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Ingram outside. Pass to Siakam. And stolen by Mobley. Barrett with the ball. Picked up by Shepard. And Barrett gets it to go.
now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Now here's Williams. There's a screen by Williams. To the inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
Shepard, that's good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Williams. Over Siakam. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Siakam throws it down.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Pass to Okoro. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's Young on the wing. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Mobley. Mobley double teamed to the left wing. It's stolen by Shepard. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the night. And so Young will bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by one. Takes the three. Rebound by Williams. Cleveland with the ball. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Timeout.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guy.
Thanks, everybody.
Mobley right side. Mobley double teamed. Here's Williams. Johnson with the rebound. Indiana trailing here. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And he converts the layup. Ingram's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great job of just letting that play develop. Ingram showing a little IQ there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Good on the second free throw. And here are the Pacers now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. He's always positioned as basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much.
Let's see those dance moves.
2:22 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Ingram. Collins grabs the miss.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
George with no one around. Good on the triple.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
It's good. George has got 5 now.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. There's a screen by Collins. Bridges misses.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
1 second left. And again, it's Indiana converting. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pacers lead by 1.
17.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Indiana.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Just 4 to shoot. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pass to Salas. Back to George. That's it, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Inside. Here's Johnson. Another shot. Collins grabs the miss. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Nembhard. Still without a basket. Bridges with the steal. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. And George with the stuff.
Boy, how about the outstanding defense from Miles Bridges? Uses his length and timing to come up with that steal.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Pass to Jackson. Indiana moving it around. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. George, that's a 2-pointer. They get a hand on it.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
This one for 3. Drills it from outside. And it's all knotted up.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Bridges outside. Six on the shot clock. 3-pointer. The Cavaliers again can't hit. About 3 minutes played so far in their second quarter. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. To the left side wing. Pass to Hauser. And here's Jackson. Johnson goes in. The shot's good. Johnson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Outside Collins. And Collins gets double teamed. Here's George. And he banks in the layup. And 11 points for George.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
To the paint. Pass to Hauser. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
It's a close game here in Indianapolis. Here's Salas. Nothing on the board. Here's the break. Here's Shepard. Siakam controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Collins looking around. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Young outside. The train. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far. Well, there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Barrett for 3.
And he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he was starting to falter.
Young up top. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Williams. The Cavaliers trail by 7. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Pass to Ingram. Kicks it out to Siakam. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. And Brandon Ingram gets the 3. And now it's a 10-point Indiana lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's Young on the wing. 6 points for him. Shakes him. Over in the corner, Shepard. They push it up 4 on 3. They need this. Out to Barrett. Launches it. They get the rebound. Williams. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And there's another turnover by the Cavaliers.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Miles Bridges.
20 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Young. Pass to Shepard. Back to Young. from deep three-point land. That one, no good. And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Shoots the three. Sinks the triple. Young's got the first basket of the second half here for the Pacers.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Bridges. Not going to go that time. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
It's Ingram on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Ingram's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers. Rejected by Young.
And time that one just right. That'll fire up Young and his teammate.
From downtown, it's rebounded by Cleveland.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Bridges outside. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Carries it from three-point range. 6 points for him. They double-team Siakam. Here's Young. Pass to Shepard. Ingram wide open. And again, it's Indiana.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
Checking in for the Pacers, number 3.
Bridges with it. Still scoreless. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Two minutes into the second half of play now. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Both teams changing it up here. It's Nembhard on the wing. Jacks up a three. It's vacuumed in by Salas. The Cavaliers trail by 13.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the middle. Back to George. There's the screen.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
No good with the layup. It's Nembhard on the wing. Scoreless thus far. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Jackson down low. Jackson is doubled. Clock at 4. From outside the arc. Here's Johnson for the 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And so George will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Here's Neesmith. It's Nembhard on the wing. Pass to Jackson. A fadeaway. Collins grabs the miss.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
In the corner, Okoro with it. Back to George. They get it back. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And Jackson throws it down hard.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And here's George. 11 points in the game. Here's Salas. Nailed from three-point land. Salas has got himself on the board with 3 there. Pass to Neesmith. Down low. Here's Jackson. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 to 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with it.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pass to Salas. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Pacers leading by 12. And Doris, when you look at Aaron Neesmith, he is someone that is accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. Somebody defenses must now account for from range. Love the work put in.
To Freeman. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Some changes for Indiana. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. To the paint. Outside Covington. Young, right side. Crafty move. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Indiana. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Cavaliers with possession here. On the wing, Bridges. Here's Mobley. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ingram. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Bridges left side. Pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 5. Mobley double teamed. No good that time. Good D by Siakam. Pacers leading by 15. Back to Young. Misses in close. A kick out to Mobley. Ingram with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Over in the corner, Shepherd. Here's Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Outside, Barrett. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's Ingram with the rebound. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pacers. 17-point lead, their biggest. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Going inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. G.A., what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we'll see less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Here's Young. Williams with the block. For 3, Bridges. That one doesn't go.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Shepherd, that's good.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Assisted by.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Bounce pass, Young. Back to Ingram. That's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Out left to the wing. A nice shot by Mobley.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Bridges. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Ingram outside. Young taking his time here. Pass to Shepard. Young outside. Shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Young's got 11 in the second half. And here is Mobley, defended by Covington. Count that one from Mobley.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistent.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
For three, Bridges. The Pacers pull it in.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Out to Barrett. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Indiana leading by 10. Young drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on R.J. Barrett. And the first one at the line is good.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Got a piece of it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Ingram with the steal. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Assist from.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Pacers.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Brandon Ingram.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
And that one's good. Ingram. And the Pacers lead by 11.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
It's stolen. So it's Indiana picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean